let's talk about temperature and lighting within an aquarium, because there's different positions in your home that you can put the aquarium which will experience different conditions of temperature and lighting. So don't be afraid to experiment with the different types of tubes that are available on the market to put over your aquarium, because each circumstance is different and will portray different colours within your aquarium and your fish. There's all different types of aquarium tubes on the market. There's Biolux tubes which really enhance the colour of the fish. There's high intensity full spectrum tubes which really illuminate the whole aquarium. There's actinic tubes that give the blue effect. So it's worth looking at the different types of tubes available and experiment particularly on your aquarium and see which ones you like the look of and which ones bring up the colour of your fish. So not only do I want to encourage that you experiment with the amount of light you have in the aquarium, also taking into consideration any sunlight that it might receive, I also want you to be aware of the duration of the light for the aquarium. We're really after consistency. So if you experiment with how long your light's on, between 8 to 12 hours, if you find you're getting a fair bit of algae in the aquarium, it can be worth cutting the light down. If you find that your plants are just not growing well enough, usually we'll encourage that you increase the amount of light in the aquarium. But generally 10 to 12 hours is what you're looking for on a consistent basis for a planted aquarium. In general, you don't have a lot of plants in a cichlid tank, so therefore try to have the lights on mainly only when you're viewing it. So if there's no one home, you tend to have the lights in the aquarium off. It doesn't harm or worry the fish at all. Try to reduce the amount of direct light to the tank. So if there's a window that's beaming the light straight into the tank, try and make sure that the window is closed, particularly when you're not home. So if you do have plants in the aquarium, you probably want a minimum of 8 hours light, a maximum of 12 hours light. If there's no plants in the aquarium, we want to have the lights on mainly while you're viewing them. Now there's plenty of commercially available heaters which are quite effective. All you need to do is set the heater before you put it into the aquarium and have a thermometer to check that the thermostat in the heater is running correctly. You'll generally run your aquarium at around 25 degrees, but if you do want to promote breeding or grow the fish a little bit fast, get the temperature up to 27 or 28 degrees. So the temperature being too cold really shouldn't be an issue, providing that you have a good quality heater that's generously sized for the aquarium. Then your only concern is that the aquarium doesn't get too hot. Make sure that you don't position the aquarium in too hot or stuffier conditions. If the temperature of the aquarium does go above 30 degrees, you may even need to get a fan and blow it across the surface of the aquarium just to cool the water, because above 30 degrees can be fatal for some fish.